I think you're done feeling sorry for yourself. That doesn't negate that what you went through was absolutely heartbreaking and devastating. You weren't betrayed out your butt a million times. However, you don't want to keep letting this be the thing that holds you back from everything you want. So you're going to keep pushing forward here. But that doesn't mean you aren't changed. I think you're deeply changed at this time. I think that you are much more focused on being yourself versus a version of yourself that accommodated everyone around you. A message I was getting over and over again is you're feeling your energy rise back up here, okay? Because you had been giving so much of your energy to the people around you. It was constantly being sucked out of you like vampires, right? Imagine that scenario. And now that you've kind of stripped your energy off from certain people in your life, funnily enough, you have the energy to actually fight for yourself. Also, if you haven't already, feel free to check out these tarot necklaces. This one is the Magician, and I think they're so cool. They pretty much replicate their original Rider-Waite artwork on every single necklace. They have so many choices to choose from, and I love wearing a tarot necklace that represents the energy I want to replicate for that day. So if you're interested, check it out. But I just feel like with this Ten of Wands, you are someone who... I think you're really tired of just constantly being a piece in someone else's game, right? They're showing me this chessboard of like feeling like a pawn, constantly like emotionally manipulated in the sense to do what other people's bidding for them, right? And you're just like, no. I think that you've really gained this mastery over your emotions to where you are not emotionally manipulated anymore. You have this calmness, this cool, or if you do have an emotional reaction, you know how to ride the wave of it instead of giving that reaction to someone. Does that make sense? It's like you have so much more control over yourself through all the work that you've been putting in that like you essentially cannot be controlled anymore. And I feel like the people in your life who used to like thrive off of this emotional manipulation, some of them, not all of them knew that that's what they were doing to you, but you know, at the same time, a lot of them did. And you're just like, sorry, you're not coming back ever again into my life. Good luck. Good luck trying to use that for everyone else on your life. I feel like you have a new group of people surrounding you at this time, making you feel uplifted, making you feel more inspired. You also, your energy has changed to kind of just like say whatever the heck you want right now. And not in a reactionary way, but like you're feeling your spark come back online. And I feel like you might be the type of person who, like, you're very blunt and you're straightforward and you're honest and you're passionate, right? And you're not everybody's cup of tea necessarily, and that's okay. But in this energy of refinding yourself again, you're expressing yourself more outwardly. When you're not afraid of not conforming or like not fitting in, there's really nothing anyone can do to like knock you down a peg, right? I feel like you had a lot of people in your life trying to keep you small, trying to keep you pushed down and not be yourself entirely. But I feel like this last betrayal that happened, Spirit, can I get some more information on this betrayal? Two of Pentacles. It made you find more balance in yourself, to not look for outside validation in the ways that you had been, right? It made you realize that the peace that you had been seeking or the way out of your suffering had been within you. And so now you have been actively choosing peace over and over and over again. How do I create more balance in my life? How do I have people in my life without them sucking me dry, essentially? And a lot of that with this King of Swords is boundaries, right? Like you're just not allowing people to consume you in the same way that you used to. You're the type of person who I think that you're very unreachable right now. Like it's really hard to get in contact with you. It's hard to make plans with you, right? Like you're just not accessible in the same ways that you used to be, because your peace, your integrity, and your future is more important to you than being available to people who just want to hear themselves talk. Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I do feel like you struggle with this. Like there's a little bit of guilt of keeping people away from you or like not being accessible in the same way that you used to be. However, You're just not willing to risk the betrayal anymore. You're kind of in this energy of like, if you guys are so okay taking advantage of me, then I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of myself. All right, so I hope this message helped. You got this. Keep going.